we have incrementally moved towards Marxism, and now I think it's at an accelerated pace. There are lots of indicators as to exactly how we're moving along the lines of the Marxist model. And if you look back historically at how societies, what they've done as they've moved towards Marxism, we're doing all of those things. One of which is, if you look at Hitler, and one of the most disgusting things I hear is for people to call Hitler the extreme right. The absolute opposite was true. It was the National Socialist Party. He was an extraordinarily off-the-scale leftist. But many Jews in America, for example, can't identify with the Republican Party because they're called the party of the right, and they equate that to Hitler when in fact nothing could be further from the truth. So that's just a data point. One of the things that Hitler did was he established the Brownshirts. Brownshirts were his constabulary force to control the population, because as you're making these radical changes, there has to be some entity that stands by you with the strength and the muscle to allow you to make these over the opposition and the protest of the sovereign, the people. So Hitler had the Brownshirts. Well, in the lead up to the election, during the campaigns, our current president said very openly, and you can find it on YouTube, if I am elected president, I will have a national civilian security force that is as large as and as powerful as the U.S. military. For what? Why do you need a national civilian security force? And most people say, well, we haven't seen any signs of the administration doing that. Until you go back and read what nobody in Washington read, and that's the healthcare legislation that lays out a provision for the commissioning of officers to work directly for the president in time of a national emergency. Now, what would bring about a national emergency? An economic collapse, a terrorist attack, a natural disaster. We've talked about all those things here, which would then allow for martial law. The foundation has been laid